Let's talk about Mohammed Kudus and his West Ham career. Now, West Ham this season have managed 10 wins and 10 draws, 17 defeats after 37 games. We have got two more games to end the season. 10 games, they've won 10 draws, 17 defeats. They failed to win 27 of their matches. Now, I'm interested in the defeats. 17 defeats. If you add 5 wins to West Ham's games, and that will move them from the points tally that they have to 55 points. West Ham have got 40 points in the standings for this season. Put that 15 games or 15 points to West Ham's points tally, they will be just behind the spots for the European Conference League as well as the Europa League. They will be just behind that area. That is where West Ham is going to be. What's more, they rank 15th in goals scored this season, and in the Premier League, that is 43 goals that they've scored. 43 goals this season. Interestingly, let's talk about Tottenham Hotspur, who have bagged 63 goals and lie 7th and are 17th on the league log. However, both teams have shipped in the same number of goals. That is 61 goals. Yep, 61 goals. West Ham and Tottenham have all conceded 61 goals. And that defines West Ham's poor showing at the back, where Kudus does not play. So defensively, let's move Kudus out of the discussion. Now up front, that is where the discussion is. Up front, West Ham are suffering. If you've scored 43 goals, that's not a mark of a team that wants to qualify for European competition. Talk about shots. West Ham have got 466 shots. Tottenham has got 493 shots, not on target, to shots, keke. And West Ham are ahead of Tottenham Hotspur. So it's not a matter of chance conversion. It's a matter of chance creation. They are not even creating enough, because if you look at the shots that they have compared to Tottenham Hotspur, who are behind them by 2 spots, West Ham are 15th, Tottenham Hotspur are 17th. That's two places short for Tottenham Hotspur. They've got 466 shots. That should tell you that there's a problem. Mohammed Kudus last season had 14 goals and assists. This season, he's got 7 goals and assists. Last season, he played 33 games. This season, he's played 31 games. So there's a dip in form. That is the reason why Jamie Carragher believes that Mohammed Kudus should improve. And he also asserts that the dip in form of West Ham has affected Mohammed Kudus. That's one thing. But I believe that Mohammed Kudus himself has dropped in form. He's not the guy that we used to know, because with these numbers, it's quite clear. This season, Mohammed Kudus does not average 1 shot in a game. 1 shot on target in a game. No. It is 0.7. Probably you have to run it down and then you have for 1. But it's 0.7. Mohammed Kudus' shots in a game is 2.4. 2.4 shots. That's something that we have to be careful with. So, for me, Mohammed Kudus is a player that should improve. The only way that he will be in the table of discussions for transfers, like Antoine Semenyo is right down. Last season we were talking about Kudus, not Antoine Semenyo. This time around it is Antoine Semenyo. Can you imagine what would have happened if Kudus had continued from last season and then topped up with the numbers that he had last season? Probably score 15 goals, have 10 assists. That would be what we want to see from a top player like Mohammed Kudus. So for me, I think he's got to improve.